Hello, everyone. Good morning, depending wherever you are. My name is Audrey again. I'm from EASTAFRI TV. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click on subscribe or comment and share. Today, we're going to talk about some very interesting subjects, and those subjects are going to be elaborated from right here in EASTAFRI Consulting. This is where I'm going to be walking you guys through all the information that I have to discuss with you today. The first thing that I want to advise you is that take a moment to go through the channel, comment and subscribe. I will be today discussing some of the very business innovative subjects that I've wanted to talk about very long, but I haven't got a chance to do so. But today is the right moment to talk about it, strategize, and see how we can, help each other. So if you are somebody who's interested in business subjects, innovative business subjects, stay tuned. That's what we're going to be discussing right now, and EASTAFRI TV is going to be walking you through all this information right now, and I will be very much happy to share my expertise with you all. So now, EASTAFRI TV, we talk about many stuff. We talk about consulting, we talk about business, we talk about travel, we talk about, a little bit of social stuff and food and stuff like that. But today I'm going to be talking about serious, very serious stuff. And stay tuned. And that's what I'm bringing you with me today so that we can talk about all these interesting subjects. All right. So now, what is the subject for today? What am I going to be talking about today? Is it business? Is it innovation? Is it AI? Is it artificial intelligence? What is it exactly that I'm talking about today? So you stay tuned. If you follow this video until the end, you will gain more and more and more expertise from EASTAFRI Consulting. So stay tuned right now. I'm just gonna put it out and we can get started. All right. Very good. All right, so this is what I'm going to be talking about today. The subject for today is going to be about a little bit of everything in the finances, and I'll be sharing some financial deep dives of, pretty much what I'm about to share, Canadian economy, and mix it up with the world economy as well, and take it from there. It is very difficult here in Canada specifically. To make a living is that when I say to make a living, it means, working, having a salary, getting paid, and, paying your bills and trying to make the end of the month, right? It is very difficult. But if you're not living abroad, if you're not living in Canada, or you have traveled to experience this type of life, it's a little bit challenging for you to understand. Some people back home in Africa, for example, you might think, yeah, life is easy in Canada, life is easy in USA, life is easy in Europe, life is easy in every other part of a different country than where you're living right now. But the reality is that it's not that easy. That's why EASTAFRI come in and then share tips, some of the side hustle that you can do, especially if you are a Burundian diaspora in Canada. Right now in 2026, I'm gonna share some of the side hustle. Go ahead and check it out, and then see how you can improve your financial living, see how you can make more money, especially on your subjects, especially on your if you need a link or a referral link, let me know. I can send you that as well. I can send you that and make sure that you get all the information you need to make a difference in your life. A little bit can help, right? Even if it's $100, even if it's a $50, it's something that you did not have and you adding it on your finances, right? So number one thing, if you are a Burundian diaspora living here in Canada, for example, number one thing is that you might be a multilingualism, right? So you might be speaking more languages. You might be speaking French, you might be speaking English, you might be speaking any other thing. So there's a high demand in terms of translation businesses in English, French, and Kirundi for legal and community sectors. So you can explore all that and see if you can get any type of side hustle for translation. So you can translate things in from Kirundi to French, or from French to Kirundi, or from English to Kirundi, and then Kirundi to French or English. So that is for somebody who's multilingual, right? So that's a side hustle that you can leverage and make more money, right? It's a side hustle that you can make sure that you take advantage on. You can do your own research for translations, and then you will come back and thank me later. All right. So what else? Digital consulting. For example, you can use professional backgrounds in operations, in finance, freelancer businesses, and set up advices for newcomers. Myself, I'm in the consulting business. I do consulting in digital AI as well. I do property management, development as well, technology integration. I help people create businesses. I do taxes, tax refunds and stuff like that. So you as well, if you are an expert in some of these topics that I'm talking about, you can leverage that and help people, right? And you will be making money when you're doing that. So digital consulting, multilingualism, helping people to translate stuff from here and there, right? From Kirundi, French, and English. That is a side hustle that you can take advantage of. And then content creation as well, right? So content creation, me, I don't have like very huge contents that I create right now because it's what right here in Canada, it is winter time and we don't go outside very often, especially in winter. But once summer kicks in, we're gonna be creating more information, more content, traveling and food, and showing you guys about EASTAFRI and more stuff that we do. Because right now in winter, we do most of our stuff, most of our business online. But once the summer weather kicks in, we're gonna be showing you guys more so you can create content. And once you start creating content, you can make money on YouTube, you can make money on TikTok, you can make money, online on Facebook as well. So if you guys are not leveraging Facebook, you can make very good money on Facebook. So this is EASTAFRI sharing with you some of the 5 side hustle that you can leverage and make money as you go. This is not going to prevent you from doing your job. If you have a job 9 to 5, you can continue doing that. But at the end of the day, with this side hustle and the job, the brand, you need to have a brand so that you can make money to fund something else, make money to fund your project, to fund your business, so that one day you will wake up and say, hey, you know what, I'm done with 9 to 5. Now I'm moving from 9 to 5 to my own boss, being my own boss. And that's when you're gonna save money on taxes, on everything, because every expenses you can claim it as your expense and then get a refund on that. So we're talking about translation, how you can do digital consulting as well, content creation, and remote tech support. So if you are a tech savvy, there are many requirements, many high demands of tech support out there, and you can help people support, do tech support remotely from wherever you are, right? So that's something that you can leverage. So I'm sharing some of the side hustle that you can leverage. And then if you like somebody who has like a strong expertise in specific subjects, contact me. I'm going to give you one application. I'm going to send you a link that you can sign up on one application, and then you will be getting consulting depending on your resume, or depending on your what do you call, depending on your expertise or whatever you did. I'm gonna give you that link. You can sign up, and then once you sign up, you're gonna be getting projects that pays minimum like $300 USD per hour, or maybe 150 USD per hour. So contact EASTAFRI, contact me. I can send you that link. You sign up, and then you start getting those projects, and it's gonna make a difference in your life. I'm sharing this because I'm somebody who has a good heart, and I want to share with you guys so that you guys can make money as well. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna come back and thank me and give me some tips and commissions as well. So now, with that being said, the other subject that I wanted to talk about is how the global economic crash is impacting your groceries bill. So that's something that I want to touch base on very quickly in terms of how whatever is happening right now around the world is impacting your groceries bill. So you can check on the supply chain, right? You can see how the fuel prices are going up, and then it's gonna impact the supply chain as well. Therefore, the prices of the goods and groceries is gonna go up. You can see wherever you are in Ontario, in Quebec, the fuel price is going up, and it's impacting every other bill as well. So for example, 12 months ago, something, if you go to Walmart, for example, for $100, 12 months ago, it's not the same as today. This is how you can measure the inflation rate, right? So if you compare the $100 that you used to use 12 months ago to today, how many items you used to buy, it doesn't matter. Any item you can leverage, you can talk about any item at all, like anything, it could be anything, whatever choice of your preferences. How much, how many items did you used to buy? It doesn't matter. It can be eggs, can be bread, it can be you know anything really. And then compare what $100 bill used to buy to what is buying right now. You will see a huge difference. You will see at least a gap of $20 or $25. So that difference is what explains the inflation. If you don't know how to measure that, because it can be complicated if somebody is telling you about inflation in terms of economic terms. If you don't understand that, this is a simple way of understanding how much did you used to buy with $100 and how much are you buying it now, right? You can see the difference. So inflation and then supply chain, and maintain, to navigate all that, whenever you're buying, you can choose, smart substitutes, right? So you can, for example, if you used to eat bread and eggs, you can see something else that you can substitute with that, and then maybe, buy one or the other, right? So it depends on your preferences and choices, but you know, make wise choices. All right. So now, that's what I wanted to discuss today. And another thing you should keep in mind is in terms of checking on the interest rate as well. Because when the economy is going, it's a volatility. That's how they call it, right? So when the economy is not stable, it's going to affect every little thing that you do in your life. Transportation, right? It's going to affect every single detail, interest rate on your mortgages as well. Once you renew your mortgage, you can see it, right? Because the Bank of Canada or the Federal Reserve of America, for example, they won't be able to make the right decision to determine what is the effective interest rate that they can leverage during that year, because it won't be as clear, or won't have enough data to leverage that. Therefore, you can see, for example, Bank of Canada saying, hey, you know what, we're not touching the interest rate this year, right? Or they're going to keep it that way. Or they can say, oh, you know what, we're reducing it, right? Or we increasing it. So it depends really. It's very sad to see what's going on right now, but the good thing is we're getting there. It's going to be better in the years to come. All right, so that's what EASTAFRI wanted to discuss right today. And, you know, you understand the impact, and you understand that for example, on the side hustle that I advise you guys, you understand that moving to Canada, it's like a massive achievement, right? So if you move to Canada, if you move to USA, depending from where you're coming in Africa, it is a good achievement. But building true financial freedom in 2026, it requires more than a 9 to 5 type of job, right? Whether you are in a big city, whether you are in a quiet town, like me right now, I live in Papineauville, for example. This digital economy can open the doors to you and every other community member that is coming from your country as well. So now today I'm sharing these 5 hustler that you can leverage on, and depending on your skills, you can take advantage of that, right? Again, just to recap, translation, you can translate, interpretation, Kirundi, French, and English. You focus on legal aid, healthcare, and then community integration services as well. And don't just look for jobs, so register for agencies that specifically handle like immigration documentation, for example, right? So can help you as well. So we talked about digital consulting. You can help newcomers set up their first Canadian business, for example. That's what I do as well. I do help Canadians set up businesses, not only newcomers, even experienced Canadian. I do help them set up businesses and everything else that has to go with owning or having a business here in. So if you understand, for example, the Canadian tax system, business registration, digital marketing, you can offer those launch packages and then start making money from there. Okay. Also, for people, for professionals, something that I can recommend you if you're out there on the market looking for a job or trying to increase leverage your skills, use some platforms, some professional platforms that can help you increase skills or connect with other people because it's about networking, right? Knowing the right people at the right time, and then you take it from there. You can use LinkedIn, for example, and then position yourself as an expert, and you can get whatever connection that you need from there. Again, if you're looking to, if you somebody with expertise, have some specific, unique expertise on your resume, reach out to me. I will give you a link where you can sign up and then start making money from there. All right. So, and the other thing for young people, for example, you can make money on YouTube, educational YouTube or TikTok channels. Talk about what you know, talk about finance, tech, and even navigating Canadian markets that can make you money from there, right? So I'm sharing this out of my will just to help you make money as well, because all of these are some tangible things that you can do and get some moolah. All right. Now, I think that's all I wanted to share for today, and I'm gonna be, making this video very short so that it's easy to follow and easy to understand. If there's something that you need, or if you have a question, you can reach out to me. I will be more than happy to assist you and help you navigate this challenging financial or this challenging economy around the globe. That's why I'm here. And on that note, if you are a Canadian and you're looking to do your taxes, you're looking to do your tax refund, you're looking to do your, pretty much your taxes, you can just reach out to me. I can help you with that as well. I do have a consulting company that helps clients do that. So EASTAFRI is here for you. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you. But honestly speaking, reach out to me as well. I can give you a link where you can register and then start taking on projects and making money from there. Okay, this is real money. We're talking about real mola. But make sure you have expertise. Make sure you're somebody who's educated that can help other people as well. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about today on EASTAFRI Consulting. So thank you everybody who has been watching. If you haven't subscribed, comment, share, feel free to do that. And next topic, we're gonna talk about how we can leverage your credit score to achieve way better financial freedom. All right, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be talking about that once I put up a new video. So I will be making sure that something that you can take advantage on and then share some tips and some good stuff that you can leverage in your finances, especially the system here in Canada that is built on a trust, that is built on having a good credit score. How can you leverage that, improve it, and then gain or have a crazy mass good financial freedom here in Canada? It is EASTAFRI, and thank you everyone for watching and following EASTAFRI. You have a good day. Bye now.